Hey everybody, welcome or welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nisse and today we're gonna take a look at the Birds of the World scenery pack by LionRider and Aurora design. LionRider have a hand in a lot of these scenery packs, but Aurora design is something I haven't heard about before, but I am intrigued. First of all, we're gonna go here where we have some different birds. This is the sorry. Why can't I pick you there? And why do you like David? There. Okay. Bird bald eagle. This one. Oh, first of all, I forgot this again. They are all tagged as animal and modded. So if you use them, you get them down here along with some others. But this pack are also marked with the blue bird in the corner. So that might help you. Again, we have the bird. Now I clicked on the wrong bird. Bird bald eagle, and then over here we have the bird golden eagle. I think all of them are called birds, so also if you search for bird they will appear. Two very beautiful animals. Of course the one over here is much bigger, but they are very beautiful, the structure. And again, these are props, they won't do a lot, but you can just decide for yourself if it's a wood carving, a stuffed animal, a taxidermy animal, what you want to do with it. It's up to you. You can also just place one of these in a tree, depending on where your zoo are placed, because these will normally sit still until they find something they want to attack in nature. So it would make sense that they don't move that much. They have, especially the one over here, the golden eagle, have this beautiful tail. Just gonna pull you up a bit so you can see it all. It's very beautiful. Then over here we have the bird jambu fruit dove, and I've never heard about it, and it's lacking its feet. But normally when you place a lot of these, their feet do disappear anyway, so it's not the biggest issue. It's a nice little colorful bird. Then over here we have the bird laughing kookaburra, I think. Sorry, my pronunciation isn't good in Danish, and then I have to do it in English, so, and I can't read, so this is a perfect job for me, of course. It's have this very nice coloration back here. The feathers are made individually, which both is positive and negative because it makes so much prettier coloration schemes. But it does look weird that there's this part in here where there's no wings, so it's a choice. I won't say it's good or bad, it's just a choice. And then we got this, which is the bird silvery cheeked hornbill, which is a quite unique bird, with this part over here. The eye is very cute. It does look very weird here, but I do believe that's the texture of the bird and not the mud. Also, this kind of looks like a calc stone, but it does looks very nice, and overall it looks good. So this is the boring part of this pack. I will say it this way: this is just as good as any of the other bird packs I have looked at. It's pretty much the same level, the same design, the same everything. Honestly, if it didn't have the blue mark, I would probably forget which pack these came from. I'm saying this now because I want to explain something with it. It seems like it's two different bird packs that got mixed. So I don't know if Nicholas LionRider and Aurora Design worked on all of this together, or if it's two. They made two different packs and then decided to combine them. There's nothing wrong with these, I will say that. But as I said in much of the other videos, I like variation. Because if I made a build for them, a habitat for them, it would look weird that they all have the same stature and the same exact coloration. So over here we have the macro birds, and look at this. We have 3. We actually have, if you look down here, we have 4 of each. I will come back to that. But we have so many different of them. This is the blue and gold macro. Then we have the blue throat macro. Then we have the great green macro. The hyacinth macro. Military macro. And the scarlet macro. And all of these, it is, I'm pretty sure, this exact same. But if I just take 3 of them here, just to look at the back. Sorry, I can't see my what's it called? Keyboard. At this point because of the mic, so but it's the same. They are looking the same. It's only the coloration that changed. But look at these feathers, they are beautiful. They are a little more blurry on these two, but they are so beautiful over here. They have these. I would like there to be more than just 5 feathers here. Maybe it's 7. But the thing is about this, that this is still better than some of the things we have seen elsewhere, and especially on the modded animals, the moving modded animals, we don't see this. Then we have is it parakeet? Nee. Budgie bird, where we have 3 color, budgie green and yellow, and budgie yellow. So we have these 3 different coloration of this. And again, we have 4 different variants of them. I will come back to that. There. And here you can see it does look very, very nice, the structure in here. It does look a little bit flat, but it is still very good compared with, again, what we have seen elsewhere. The feathers down here kind of merge in together. I can see some small lines here, but I do think if you watch this video in low resolution, or your computer just have low resolution, you won't be able to see them. And then the last one over here, we have the bird Kill Bill Toucan, and it's a bird that I think most of us know. I will though say, if you think 2 of them is the same, it's the same for all of them. One looks straight, one looks to the side, and one have the feathers out. It's the same over here, one looks to the side. If yeah, just if you didn't notice, I know I run fairly quick over this. And if we turn around this toucan, I need to find a way where I can have my mic and see my keyboard. So here you can see again the feathers gets a little weird and blurry on these two. But over here it looks very nice. I don't know what this thing is that I guess is not on purpose. But again, feathers looks very nice. The beak also. On the toucan you need to make the beak good, and it is good here. Now we have another variation of these birds, only the ones over here, and it flies, but you will have an issue with this. So here I pressed X and you can see they start flying this way. So first of all you need to move it, and I recommend that you use ankle snap down here if you want them to fly in a straight line. This X actually changed. Earlier it was in the middle of where it flies, now it flies through here. You can of course, if you wanted to fly a little out of whack, if we try 15 degrees angle, this wouldn't look weird at all. Just a little tilt here. I did make a build with them where we, what's it called, where it flew under something, so it made sense that it fly under something and then upwards and downwards to fly under again. And if you want more of them and you want them in this exact same spot, just flying around after each other, then you can just do this. You need to move this. You can't just keep pressing, because then they think you put it on top of each other. Here you can see you need to know where it is when you move it, because now we have three that kind of flies into each other. We can also do this with some of the other ones down here. The dark blue one. We have the... You don't need to move this if you want the another bird. We can also choose one of the small one here. Maybe the yellow one there. The toucan here. But they have this range and they move in the exact same movement. They don't flap their wings. I'm just telling you because I don't want you to get the mud and be disappointed. I will say though, if you place them here close to each other, then at some point they will fly through each other. So maybe it makes sense to take some of them and place it a little lower so they would fly underneath each other instead. But they are beautiful, and this is the best solution at this point at flying birds in Planet Zoo. Be aware, make your habitat big enough so they can fly this way. Make sure that you don't place any plants that they fly through or anything like that, because then you will break the illusion. I did make in one of my zoos before I started filming, where it was a giant tropical house where I have multiple of these birds flying around in there, and it was beautiful. I really appreciated it. Of course I mixed it with some of these because all of the birds wouldn't be flying anyway, so I had some what's it called, these hanging plants, what's they called, they are climbable. It's kind of a rope, but it's a plant. This is what happens when you have too many mats. There they are. Liana vines that they can be placed on, and that works beautiful. But again, they move in the same circle again. So I would recommend place a few and then place it. I also tried doing it because I wanted them to not fly I didn't want them to fly too close after each other. I wanted them to fly next to each other. And I accomplished that by doing this. And then I just moved the next one a little bit away. Now I'll pick another bird. If you take the green one, then you can really... And then I just... Here. So you can see that if I click on one of them here, then they will fly kind of next to each other, cross each other, and next to each other again. And if I do it at a wrong moment, so if I click here, for instance, when it's down here, then the next one will get over here. So if I don't want that, then I pick another bird, and then when they get over there, then I can click back to the bird I want, and then it will be there. So you can do so many things with these birds. And again, it's the closest we have at this point to animated bird. It is also called, of course, the name of the birds. These down here is called 1, 2, 3. This is called animated in what's called parental animated down here. So you can clearly see what it is. I will say though, it's hard to get close and see the details because it, as you can see, they kind of disappear when we get too close, but the details are there and they are very nice. So yeah, I don't know how much of this is Aurora design, but if this is Nicholas LionRider, then he have undone himself. If again, maybe they made a pack each and combined them. Maybe they worked on these kings together and made it work this good. It is amazing. I love it. Remember again, don't place any rocks or trees that they will fly through. But do use tree that they can fly around and rocks. And make sure that their habitat is big enough so they don't fly out of it. Again, it is still props, so your guests won't recognize them as animals, but the guests will like to look at them anyway because it is still scenery props. So yeah, that's all I got for you today. I have an Instagram called Nissepelsen. If you want to check that out, it is on the screen now. And you know the drill, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye guys!